All right. So, example number 1 says, find the value of A and explain your reasoning. When they say explain your reasoning, they want to know what kind of angles are these? How do you know how to set this up? So, I've got 2A and 54. What kind of angles are these? Where are, okay, so we know they're exterior, they're outside the parallel lines. Where are they in terms of the transversal? On the same side, okay? Remember, this is your transversal. These are your parallel lines. Okay, so they're outside of your parallel lines, and they're both on the left of your transversal. So these are same side exterior angles.
Yes. Do we not have to know like the vocabulary?
Oh no. I mean, you're gonna need to know
I know
that
how to do it.
Actually, I think
you have to be able to identify, like you should be able to look at this picture and know what kind of angles they are, so you can solve for them.
And on top of each other, there's not count, right?
No.
What is
GS? You can also use consecutive, right?
Consecutive is the same thing as same side, yes.
What is that supposed to mean?
Same kind of example.
What's the thing to the left on top? The arrow. Is that why?
Transversal, I put a T, that's your transversal. So, these are same side, yes ma'am.
What is that?
You decided not to come to class yesterday. That's on you, friend. I don't got time to go back over all that.
Hey,
Mr. Tate stole you. Tell Mr. Tate to teach it. You hear that, Mr. Tate? I hope you're watching YouTube.
You'll be mad if you teach it better than me.
Ooh.
Listen, he can have it.
Is that a challenge?
He can have it.
No,
Okay,
Ah.
so these are same side. So are these congruent or supplementary? Supplementary. Remember, same side starts with an S. Supplementary starts with an S. So these are supplementary. Which means what? They equal 180. So I can set this one up as 2A plus 54 equals 180. Subtract your 54 from both sides. Oops. So you get 2A equals 126. Divide by 2. A is 63.
What is PL?
Parallel lines.
Oh, I knew that. NT is
Transversal. There are no dumb questions.
Yes.
Wait, what's P?
So,
You said yes.
Parallel line.
Oh, sorry.
Notes.
Okay. Example 2. We now need to find X and Z. I need to find X before I can find Z. So, what kind of angles do I have here and here? Same side. Okay, they're both on the left of your transversal, and they're outside of your parallel lines. So we've got same side exterior again, which means that they're supplementary, which means they're equal to 180. So we need to solve for X first. Once we get that answer, we can then solve for Z. So 3x minus 15 plus 105 equals 180. Combine your like terms. So I've got negative 15 and positive 105. So 3x equals, oh, I'm sorry, not equals, plus 90 equals 180. Subtract your 90. So 3x is 90. Divide by 3. So x is 30. Okay, if x is 30, what is this angle right here then? 3 times 30 minus 15. 75. Perfect. Okay, now that I've got 75, what are these two angles that are side by side? What do we call those?
They equal 180.
They equal 180. They make a line, which makes them a linear pair. Okay, so we've got a linear pair now because they make a line, which means that they're equal to 180. So 75 plus z plus 25 equals 180. Combine your like terms. So z plus 100 equals 180. Subtract 100, which means z equals 80. That's it for that one. Okay, example 3. I need to find the values of m and n. They're not corresponding.
Same side is the.
Okay, let's do this. What's this one and this one? Alternate exterior. I can do alternate exterior angles. Alternate exterior angles are what? Congruent, which means that they are equal. Alternate exterior angles are equal. So, n plus 12 should equal 114. Subtract 12, n equals 102. So if n is 102, what is this angle right here? 114. Now that I know that that's 114, what's m? There's a linear pair there. So we got a linear pair, which means if I add m and 114, it should equal 180. And when I subtract 114 from both sides, I get 66. I could have also done m plus 114 from the other one and called them same side exterior angles and used that. So there are multiple ways to solve some of these. Okay, but you really have to sit there and deduce, what do I know about this shape? What do I know about these angles? Okay, it's not going to be easily spelled out for you all the time. Okay, this is a parallelogram, which means these two sides are parallel and these two sides are also parallel. So please mark these two sides parallel. Okay, this is a parallelogram, which means my opposite sides are parallel. We need to solve for A and B in this problem. But before I can even do that, I have to solve for X. So sometimes there are variables that you don't technically need to solve for because they don't want the answer, but you can't do anything else until you solve for that X. So everything has a variable but this one. So we're going to use this one. What kind of relationship does 120 and X have? They're equal to 180. What kind of angles are these?
I'm kidding.
I agree.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I agree that they equal 180. Okay, look. Here's your parallel lines. So where are they? Inside the parallel lines.
Interior.
Here's your transversal. So where are they? Same side. So these are same side interior angles, which, yes, means they're 180. These are same side interior angles, which means they're equal to 180. So 120 plus X equals 180. Subtract your 120 from both sides, which means X is 60. Okay, do you want to solve for A or B first? Okay, let's solve for A. So now let's compare this angle and this angle. So again, in terms of your parallel lines, they're where? Inside the parallel lines. In terms of your transversal, they're where? Same side. So these are also same side interior angles. So again, they're equal to 180. So 3A plus 40 plus 60 is 180. This one's going to come out to be a decimal. Okay. When I combine like terms, I get 3A plus 100 is 180. Subtract 100 from both sides. 3A equals 80. So that means when I divide by 3, A is going to equal 26.6 repeating. Okay. Remember, when a number repeats, you just put that line over it, and that tells you that it's going to be 0.666666666, and it's never going to stop. Okay. 26.6 repeating. Okay. What is X and this angle? What are these two angles? Alternate. And where are they in terms of the parallel lines? Interior. Okay. your parallel lines are here. So they're inside your parallel lines. But according to my transversal, they're now opposite. So these are alternate interior angles. And if they're alternate interior, they're what? Equal. Okay, you've got to remember whether they're equal or whether you add them together to get 180. So 60 should equal 3b minus 70. Add 70 to both sides. You get 130 equals 3b. And divide by 3. So what does b equal?
It's 43.3.
43.3 repeated. Huh? Ron just ran out of the lid. They are, my friend. They're not. You could have done 3b minus 7 equals 16. Or you're trying to figure out why you said it all. You could have done the linear pair and still gotten the same answer. So you could have done, guys, listen. I chose alternate interior angles. You could have done, because this makes a line, you could have plugged in A and then set these two added together equal to 180. You could have done a linear pair as well. Like I said, there are multiple ways to do these. It's just going to be what you remember versus what you don't. So if you're better off recognizing a linear pair, you could have done that. So let me do that real fast. You don't have to write this if you don't want, but you can. So I could have plugged in 3 times 26.6 plus 40, and that would have given me, sorry, I need a calculator. I can't do that in my head. 3 times 26.6 plus 40. That means that this ain't, whoa. 3 times 26.6 plus 40. Okay. That means that this angle was 119.8 technically. Okay. It's only because that 0.6 repeated. Okay. So it might be off by like point something. Okay. So I could have done 119.8 plus 3b minus 70 equals 180. I could have then combined my like terms and got 3b plus 49.8 equals 180. And got 3b equals 130.2. Okay. And I got 43.4. That's pretty close. Again, the only reason it's off is because we had that repeating decimal that we didn't keep. We cut it off. So that's why it's off by that 0.1. Okay. That's okay. But either way, both ways, you got the same exact answer. Okay. So again, it doesn't matter which one you do. Do what makes more sense in your head. I'm not going to tell you what's right and wrong when there are multiple ways to do things. They don't look at your work. They look at, did you get the right answer? All right. Let's book it down to example 5. Okay. What do I know about this angle and this angle?
They are linear.
They are same side,
Oh.
interior angles. They are same side, interior angles, which means that they are equal to 180. So 5J plus 110 equals 180. Subtract your 110 from both sides. So 5J is equal to 70. Divide both sides by 5 then. And J equals 14. Good. J is 14. Okay. What is this angle and this angle? Alternate interior angles. Here's your parallel lines.
Yo, hey,
If you literally, when you get your test, need to go, okay, here's my parallel lines. Are they inside or outside? I want you to do that. Okay. So they are inside the parallel lines, alternate on the transversal. So these are alternate interior, which means that they equal each other. So 2x equals 102. Or I'm sorry, 2k. You're right. I always revert back to x. Like, even if I do like a freaking test and it says solve for b, I always end up with like x equals because I'm so used to just using x. It's really bad. So k equals 51. Last one.
Wait, go back up. Hold up. Yeah, go back up. Ew, time. What?
Okay, it's not that funny.
He sounded like he dying.
No, because you didn't.
You ain't see it.
He talking about he made a noise. That was.
I need help.
Nah, you didn't say it like that.
All right, bro. I was ready for you.
You're just gonna.
Okay, back to our work.
That's it.
Okay, so on to that.
Okay. Last one. Again, this is a parallelogram. So that means that this line and this line are also parallel. Parallelogram.
What's the parallel line?
The ones with the arrows.
The ones with the arrows. So like these two are parallel and these two are parallel. So they're all interior angles. They're all inside.
Yay.
What do I know about this angle and this angle? Alternate interior angles. Okay, this is my transversal. That diagonal is my transversal. One's on the left, one's on the right. So we've got alternate interior angles, which means that they are equal. So 2D equals 60. So that means D is equal to.
Can you slow down?
30.
Please.
30.
line and middles are transversals? Same would apply to the other two.
Yes.
Oh, why are you always talking about fucking
So these, we give them different equal pieces.
Okay. Hey.
Okay.
I can see.
Look how you jumping.
This.
Also alternate.
Okay. Your C's, your other two angles are also alternate interior angles. One's on the left of my transversal, one's on my right. So they're also equal. So 2C minus 15 is equal to C plus 55. I must subtract C from both sides to get C together. So C minus 15 equals 55. Okay, so I can sit here and do these and do these and do these for you until I am blue in the face. You will not learn this stuff until I let you go to do this on your own.
But I'm scared.
So you'll be fine.
I just started-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
I
12,
didn't know
13,
what was
14,
going
15,
on.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22,
I don't like all these people.
25.
We like if they're same size, right?
No.
Or linear.
Or linear.
Or then hit the line.
Right.
Everything else.
Nobody was talking.
I thought linear was.
Say
I was
something.
going.
Say-
I was on
Oh,
this.
wait.
This.
Okay.
This.
Yes.